So good afternoon to Focus on Liberia Television. We're live here at the grounds of the Capitol building, Monrovia, Liberia, where some staff of the Liberian Senate of the legislature, but specifically from the Liberian Senate, have placed a roadblock here. As you can see, this has prevented senators from having access to their offices, and so even the pro-temporary vehicle was denied entry to the number place usually parked. And so you see here, this is the building of the side of the legislature that houses the Liberian Senate. And so at the time checking Liberia, it is exactly 1 o'clock p.m. here, according to my own official time. And my name is Prince. I'm here to bring this very short video to you. We've been following this. I was a little distant from the Capitol building, but I've just arrived, and of course, this is here, and we are right here at the grounds of the Capitol building. We're going to be taking our camera to the lead campaigner, Charles Brown, to talk to him briefly later on. But this is a build-up before getting to Charles Brown. As you can see here, this is the wing of the Capitol building that houses the Senate, and of course, the staffers here have blocked the road that leads to the Senate side. So those are the vehicles that are parked on this side of the Capitol building, so they cannot have access to their offices. So I'm taking the camera to Mr. Charles Brown. Charles Brown is the lead campaigner here. He's a spokesperson of the Legislative Staffers Association, specifically at the Liberian Senate. Charles has also instituted so many protests in the interest of staffers of the legislature. As you may be aware, the most talked about standardization act or harmonization policy that came about to reduce salaries of government workers. It affected the legislative staffers, of which Charles is on record for taking that campaign. So I'm taking my camera to him to chat to him for 1 minute challenge, just 2 minutes. This is Focus on Liberia TV and Pram FM. Good afternoon, welcome. How are you doing?
Thank you, it's a privilege.
Okay, we've been following your debate today. Again, another roadblock. Again, another cry for salaries for the extra session. Again, another drama. Tell us why you blocked the mean entries to the wing of the Liberian Senate, thereby preventing senators to have access to their offices.
You say again, there are constitutional issues that we bought. You know, you've been calling the legislature. Once the president called the legislature back by proclamations being signed into law, all benefit in terms of extra session should follow. Those of you that are entitled to gas, you must get your gasoline for 1 month. Those of you that are entitled to salary, you must get your salary for 1 month. You know, you've been calling yet. The president asked the legislature to return for the first 10 days, which was equivalent to 1 month. In the completion of the first 10 days, he also asked to extend by another proclamation, right? So that 2 months. So our fear here, the leadership of the Liberian Senate have not spoken to us in terms of our benefits. So they are concerned about president nominees, confirmation hearing of the new Associate Justices, Musa Dane and the LRA box, Samura Wolokoli. It is not our interest. The president has a constitutional mandate to appoint anybody. And we are not driving to the politics, but people don't want the people confirmed. Our fear is if they achieve the confirmation hearing and put it on the floor on Tuesday, and the workings of the president for which the president asked them is completed. For example, the chairman Ways and me, who will lack legitimacy, where the 54 will be dissolved on Tuesday. Who do we go to for our benefits? So we are saying these actions here will continue until the leadership of the Liberian Senate can pay us. The chairman of the executive admitted that we got legitimate concern. But our stay here is constitutional.
The senators have also said the government has refused or failed.
I don't even want to listen to that. I don't want to listen to that because I will charge them for their inability to function. Apparently, they want to compromise their legitimacy. They should have told us as staff to stay home. Then they come and work for the president free. But the Constitution, Article 18 of the Liberian Constitution, says equal work, equal pay. We can't come here and work. Then you tell me, say the senator saying the central government are not paid. Before a president issue a proclamation for the core of the legislature, all the benefits must be calculated. It's a law. It's legal. Why will you pass a law that you want to undermine? Okay, so I can assure the public, I can assure you, the Senate Staff Association, they are united, they are together. We got about 900 plus staff, as you can see. What's the activity going on? we shall have the first hearing on the Justice Minister.
You are outside. You're not working in your offices today.
But we're working. This implies we are working. Besides that, somebody would say that we pleading on the repeal on the function of the legislature. Every law is not only is not just to protect lawmakers. Every law that protect lawmakers cover us as staff. So we're not in violation.
You block the
no, we are going to be in violation. It would never have any work to do here.
Okay.
The Constitution says even we as workers, when we come in here to work on session days, police have no right to arrest us. The law that cover the senators cover us here. This is our house. We're even intimidated by the Senate leadership through Maurice Setuma. I'm disappointed to have seen the Liberia National Police to come here to show some form of intimidation. We overcome them on the basis of knowing our zone. This is our house. Nobody can run us from this place. They were blocking us. We took the next door. They didn't succeed because this is our building.
Let me ask you a few questions as we want on the credit. I know you've been talking since morning. You're still talking. You can't get tired of talking. I trust you for that. So, Charlie, let me ask you this question. The last time, I think 3 months or so ago, you instituted this thing action here. We spoke to you, the pro tem and apologized. I think that those benefit was settled. That why you think is a continual action of the senators?
The weakest legislature ever in the history of Liberia, the 54th. Pro tem, when we demonstrated similar actions here, he came here and constituted representation from the staff who went upstairs. We talked. He agreed to give our benefit. And the final analysis, pro tem gave us $50 like the money key from the cocoa farm. The money key that cocoa he saw. And when you take national money, you tell the Liberian poor money, and you get peanuts.
What is for all of those things happening here?
Corruption, grief, wickedness. What will leaders go to discuss? And they discuss themselves. They don't discuss about people who work.
This is not the first time.
This is not the first time.
Somebody may blame you because as a reporter from here, they started saying 2018.
But all
and you bow down to it.
No,
why are you crying for today?
All of the engagement are being, at the end of the session we give you. Right? At the end of the session, then they come back to all say they call themselves back. So these two settings is being called by the president. And under the law, they say the president should pay. So we are saying these lawmakers are not sitting here free. Constitutionally, they are reaping benefit.
They are maintaining that the government has not paid them.
That is not our concern. As we speak, none of the
How long do you intend to carry this action?
The first and foremost thing, do you want to tell me that Senator Abraham Darrell Dillon will be called by the president here free?
He said it on Spoon last night.
You let him go and say to those that are believing.
I heard him say that on Spoon last night.
Let him go and say to those that are believing. You want to tell me Senator Nyomli Kanga will be called here free?
Are you disappointed in them? Why are you calling their name in particular?
The reason I'm disappointed in them, this is the beginning of the change we're talking about. Once we come with clean him or come with equity. So what we're saying, Senator Dillon told us last week that Tuesday, if no money were going to be in the sitting, they were going to call off everything. He was on the Spoon to land there, I landing the hearing today. So there's zero contradiction in your statement. You said, you told us outside after session that Tuesday, Charlie, gave me up to Tuesday, you the staff of president here. If Tuesday the president cannot tell us what we get it for the extra session, there will be no sitting here. Senator Dillon said that.
So what are you insinuating?
Last night to have heard him saying they will do the hearing of Musa Ding today, and from there 2 o'clock will be the hearing of Samora. So what does that mean? It implies that there will be benefit for the sitting. So we are not concerned how long they're going to get a benefit.
This action has impeded the legislative work.
Why you call impeded one part of the legislature? Why you call impeded?
To conduct the confirmation
hearing
of the president nominee.
But who are those going to work? The guy that sergeant arm that's supposed to get benefit. Who will call the hearing to order? The sergeant arm. Who will clean the decks?
Are they all with you in this endeavor?
Robert Cooper, they got to their horses.
The sergeant arms, have they joined you in this endeavor?
I never joined, they are security people. Okay. But deep down, they had to satisfy with our action. True crack coffee, drink water.
How much are we talking about?
2 months pay of all our benefits. Those are entitled to gas holiday is 2 months. Those are entitled to 150 is 300. Those are all entitled to 300 is $600.
Charlie,
I can assure you,
this current government has less than 3 weeks or barely 3 weeks to
why
retire.
Should they? Let's please the government.
The question I'm asking
no money, no.
I can remember when you cried for the.
You're not getting the constitutional interpretation. Of this.
I agree. The
president is saying, come back. This is what I want you to do. Pay. So what do what the president want when no pay? What do what the president want when no pay? You want to have a confirmation hearing for associate justice that the president nominated. You want to have a confirmation hearing, a part of what the president called you for. Then you say no pay for that, but you won't do it. Where in the world you can do that? Where in the world you can do that? Then you violate the Constitution Article 18 and say equal work, equal pay. Are we not working? Who can clean their desk? The driver that driving them around, are they not working? The people that go to the offices and serve them, are they not working? The protocol officers here, are they not working?
Okay.
The leadership of the Liberian Senate want to end dialogue.
As we transition to the next, as we transition to the next government, I mean, this is something that I vetted you for the past 6 years. What is your caution to the next government in terms of those things that happen?
I don't believe that the next government will proceed this way.
Okay.
Looking at the president that we have elected, who have massive experience in these things, during the time you were vice president, you benefit. Many days before we even set, you will see alarms all around. Everybody will receive alarm. Tell manager and go to the bank for their respect money before we even complete the session that the president will call for. Man, I said he did that year. I stay here. There's my 16 year in the legislature. Charles Taylor used to do it. The most tyrannical leader that proclaimed. They used to call him rebel leader, but he lived by the laws. One president, Charles Taylor, used to declare the core of the legislature. They used to bring the money in buses here. They open the buses. They pay from offices to offices. But this government will call the legislature by the end of the day when president we are getting the money, then they go in return and say they call themselves by. It's criminal in nature. It's counterproductive. It's evil. It's satanic. And we'll get rid of it in this country. So Boaka will not proceed that way. Because Boaka was vice president Elling, extra session was being paid for. So Boaka, assuming the presidency now, we will get all of our benefit once the president call the legislature back. He will not, the lawmakers will not influence him to say, when the president pay, then they go in their room and say, they must add our benefit, our 150, 200 to their money. That's why some of them receiving national sanctions. That's why some of them will send their children to school, they come to tend to Zogos. That's why some of them will bail houses, they will point, because you will take the poor man's salary and add it to your salary. Now, Christ, you feel you got money, but you carry fire to your house. You carry fire to your children. Most of them children will go to London and learn and tend to Zogos. Most of them children will go to school, they come, they die. Government officials will go to India, they come and die in India, they come in Khartoum. They're not learning lesson. How many senators representatives are going to India and can't save? They just brought the LRA boss in Khartoum, who used to be here again, he got everything. They just brought the representative from District No. 1 Grand July in Khartoum. Munapeno King Khartoum, Jabalindo King Khartoum. Who is Abache? Who is Dara Didon? One of these days they will come in Khartoum. Thank you, God.
Thank you so much, so folks. My name is Prince Loba. I've been speaking with Charles Brown. Charles Brown is the spokesperson of the Starbucks at the Liberian Senate. And so in this video, you see all workers of the legislature, specifically for the Liberian Senate. Today, they place a roadblock here, as you can see here. So can I talk to you too, sir? Are you one of the Starbucks here? Okay. You want to talk, right? Okay, so folks, we are here, and as you can see, this place is blocked. No car can enter here. I mean, absolutely no car can enter here. This is the roadblock. Thanks for following us. We came a little bit late. The pro tempore did not enter with his vehicle. He walked. He went to his office. But absolutely no work going at the house at the Liberian Senate, because the staff that should be in the offices, they are outside. Senators are not conducting the confirmation hearing of the nominees by the president, simply because the Starbucks are on the rampage. They are protesting. According to them, the government of Liberia owes them in 2 months arrear since the president recalled the legislature from their annual break. And by law, when the president calls the legislature to resume work, he should pay them. But the senators have said, oh no, government hasn't paid us. If our government seeks no money, and so it is not our fault. We ourselves, we are not received or paid since we came back. But they had to call the senators, the staffers are saying, oh, that none of our business, whether government pays you or not. We are not responsible for that. All we want is our money, and we work for it, we should be paid. That is what the law says. So folks, thanks for following us. Do join us another time for another live broadcast. My name is Spring. This is the grounds of the Capitol building. This is a roadblock. As you can see right here, absolutely no car can enter here. The vehicles of the senators are all parked on the side of the Capitol building, and the offices are empty, as you can see. Yes, some of them may walk and go into the offices, but no work today, simply because the servers here are demonstrating. Thanks so much for being there. Those are some of the vehicles here. As I close up, let me take the camera closer to some of the vehicles parked here so you can see senators' car being parked here. They can just go to the offices. And so on. So thanks for joining me. Do join me another time. I was in conversation with Charles Brown. Charles Brown is a spokesperson of the Legislative Service Association. He been there speaking to me via this outlet. This is Focus on Liberia TV. Do join me another time. Bye bye. I'm out.